what's up, y'all? This is Sundy Carter. Grab my book, 8 Days Till Sunday. It's on all platforms, and you can check me out on the Jawn with Uncle O and Charlie Mack.
The Jawn with Uncle O and Charlie Mack starts now.
It's the Jawn with Uncle O and
Charlie Mack.
All right,
we're here, man. This is interesting, man, today, man. This is very interesting. This is interesting because this young lady I've known for quite some time.
Okay.
Probably over 3 decades, right? When she used to do little dances and stuff like that. So I'm saying her and her sister used to get their little bop on with Too Many, because you know Troy had the group called Too Many. And there's a picture against them that exists where her doing her little dance. She got a little pose here. You know what I mean? Her in summer, you know, they doing their thing, you know what I mean? But you know, I've known them since that point, you know what I mean? Probably earlier than that, but I do know they stepped into the world of entertainment as dancers for Too Many.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That Will and JL signed. Troy Carter, Jazz, and Ant.
No relation to Troy Carter? Okay,
no
good.
Well, he is my god brother, Troy. What's up?
Okay,
I
God,
reached
brother.
out to Troy too, like
Did
a little,
you?
to let him know that I had a couple of scripts that
Okay.
you know me and Summer wrote together.
Okay.
You know, the book and stuff. I haven't heard anything from.
I love that the sisters are here together, you know what I mean, and journeying.
Well,
this
hold
thing
on, give
together,
her the introduction. 'Cause
Well,
you
again,
know.
I'm saying you man the ship. You
No,
know what I mean?
you
Well,
give her the
okay, so listen,
introduction,
this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? We're gonna actually give you all your accolades. See, the thing about it is I know you in a couple different ways, but as a actress, producer, reality star, and now author.
Yes, published.
Author, published author.
Yeah,
They ain't
New
just you ain't
York
just
Times
write
number
nothing.
one bestseller.
Wow, like that?
Yeah.
Hold
That's
on.
what you're doing? That's what you're doing?
That's what we about to do.
That's what you're about to do.
We're
Okay.
doing.
Listen, claim that.
Talk in your microphone.
Claim that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what we're
I know
doing.
you hyped and excited.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. But
New York
Let
Times.
me
Yeah,
get
New
you
York
right.
Times. Yeah.
So you ain't got to
yeah.
move too much.
Okay.
Tell me,
right there.
Right there. Wow.
cool out, cuz. Cool out.
Hey, yo.
I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
look,
better.
looking
Because
good.
I-
Can I
you
just
still like
move
your
back a
strap.
little bit? It's like a
Yeah, you can slide back. Yeah, that's what you. Yeah.
But I'm trying to
up here.
That's
up
Charlie.
Here, Uncle O.
No, I'm
Up
looking
here.
there. I'm
cool out. Wait.
That's Mac, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should be good right there.
Uncle O's wild. I told you he's
Hey, we
wild.
started.
Now listen, I told you he's wild. Now, but go ahead. Oh, let's go, man.
Yeah. No, we're good. You give her proper introductions. And you are a New York Times bestseller?
Best-selling author. Yeah. Soon to be.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
So Sunday, tell everybody.
Wait, so is it Sunday or Sunday?
Sunday.
But
Sunday.
everybody messes it up.
Sundays.
I've been getting teased since I was a
Really?
kid. Yeah.
You
so
can
I
mess
don't
up.
really
You can
care.
mess up Sunday.
Yeah, because Sunday, you call me Sunday too.
All day.
So what is it?
It's Sunday, like just Sunday.
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 Yeah.
Sunday. Oh wow.
Yeah.
You
I was
never
calling
knew
you
that
Sunday.
in 30 years.
Sunday. That's
It's
actually.
Sunday.
And actually, guess what? If you look at it, that's what it says.
Yeah.
But you know, us people, you know, we
You
gonna
just
give it.
wanna
We
throw
gonna
the
give you a
A
name.
on
We
there.
gonna throw
So
you a name.
and that's why
what we're gonna
I
do.
can't fight the world about
No, you don't
my
even fight it,
sister-
though. You're just
I
like, okay, yeah.
okay,
Sunday.
whatever. Yeah, my sisters get mad. Like,
Really?
why are you calling her Sunday? It's Sunday.
And what about
But-
Summer? They mess up her name too?
No.
No? Okay. All
Summer
right.
is she's scot free.
She's scot free?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So again, people have been under the rock for the last, say, 30 plus years, or 21, forever 21 years, you know, as far as you're concerned. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what's your story. Tell us how you came to be, your stems had gotten to the entertainment space, and how you came to actually decide, I'm going to write a book. And what actually
Okay.
prompted it? Why now?
Well, first I want to lead with this because I got to give you your flowers because you created a really safe space, and I want to just say thank you for that. It's gonna get me emotional because you're the
Don't get
reason.
well, you know what? Listen, I figured some crying shit was gonna happen here. That's why I put the tissues there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're for real. You the reason why I wrote the book in the first place.
What? No.
Because remember I came to you and I told you, I said, look, I got this script. Kensington Beach, that's my passion project. But you were telling me like, nah, no scripts right now, just write your story.
Absolutely.
And at first I got a little discouraged. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
You was
dang,
upset?
I was upset. Like, this nigga just want to be negative and I can't, you feel me? But then I thought about it after a couple things happened and your voice just popped back into my head. And I just was like, Charlie Mack said, write a book. I'm writing my story. And then the next thing I know, I started writing the story.
And see, I was telling your sister about this, right? The great thing about a book, right? You say if you wrote, like for me, I have a book coming out in November, and I wrote about 50 years of my life, right? So to have your whole 50 years in one particular place, that right there is one, it's therapeutic, right?
Yeah.
It's therapeutic, right? And everybody got a story to tell, right?
Right.
But it's about perspective, the way that you see it. But the thing about it is that I tell people, everything that you are as an adult is a direct result of your childhood, right?
Absolutely.
And we don't experience trauma today as adults, not in the way that from kids. You can go through things as an adult, but for the most part, who you are as an adult is what you went through as from child.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it'll affect even with how you come to be what you doing this book. It was a result of things that you may have had went through as a kid that known how to defend yourself, being able to see and identify that's not what I want in my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So again, for me, I think everybody should write a book. It's the purging. I purged of myself.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Right.
That's what
I think the most important part was you said it's therapeutic for
Yes.
a lot
Yeah.
of people.
It was,
You
and
know,
it is.
People want to tell their story. They don't know how to get out what they're
Yes,
going through or
yes.
what they've been through, and
Yes.
the book is that. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what Sundy did.
Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday.
But okay, I want to go back. So I'm from West Philly.
Okay.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Well, no, not born. I was actually born in L.A. Not
wow, really?
Yeah, I'm an Army brat. So I was
Wow.
born not in L.A., but like California, Montecito, California.
Mm.
And then we traveled, like my parents, they traveled all over. And then my family is from Philly. So then we settled down
Okay.
in Philly.
Okay.
So so that, and then I've done the acting thing, state property. Everybody probably knows me from state property
Yep.
for the most part. And then all of my other accolades.
No,
as
hold
far
up though.
as
But hold up
what-
though.
Yeah, she
Hold
tried
up,
to
though.
run past that
No,
one.
but hold up though.
Take her
no,
back.
No, let me tell you.
Take her back.
So when Sunday first moved, the first day she moved to Los Angeles,
Yes.
there was a film that actually I was auditioning
Oh,
for.
yeah,
Right, and you
Bringing
don't
It
have that in
Down
your
the
bio.
House.
Bringing Out the
Oh,
house,
my
right? And
goodness.
Steve
I
Martin is
forgot
one of
about
my
that.
favorite actors, and I was pissed because I actually auditioned for The Bodyguard, right?
Okay.
But of course, I don't have the acting skills, so
Yeah.
I told the casting agent Kim that I wasn't interested in doing it. But then you, of course, landed there.
Yeah, but
and
you took me there.
I took you there.
Charlie,
I got you the role.
forgot- Oh my goodness,
got you the role.
I forgot.
You know what I mean?
See, I owe
That
big
was
time.
and that
I
was
owe
a
this guy.
that was a $10,000 hit the first day she got in L.A.
And
just so
then
y'all
I
know.
started.
Wait,
yes, and
who
then I
did you
started-
get the 10K?
No,
I got-
No, she got
that's
the
what
10K.
got.
Okay.
But she in the scene, she's teaching Steve Martin how to dance.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes to a club and she teaches him how to dance. She dances
Right,
with him.
right,
She turns him
right,
up. She
right.
upgrades him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it was a
No, I
cool,
remember
cool
this
moment.
movie.
Yeah, it was a cool moment. Queen
Bring It Down
Latifah
the
Yeah,
House,
yeah.
yeah.
I bring it.
and Steve Martin.
And you know what's crazy about that? What's the guy? Is it Shakim? What's
Check him.
Shakim? So I was trying to get him to take me up there, but then he was telling me like, no, it's no roles left, and then you came and you saved the day because I'm like,
Hey,
damn, I
listen.
heard about this movie, so
Yeah.
it was meant for me to get the part.
That was like
Yeah.
like literally. I only know two people that ever happened to. As soon as you get to LA, you get a role. It was
Yep,
you and Jada.
yep.
Jada got Low Down Dirty Shame, and you got Bring It Down the House.
Yep.
What
You know
what
I mean?
made you want to act? What was it about?
Yeah,
acting?
what was it about acting?
I don't know. I just kind of always had this creative side when I was a kid, and I had like an imaginary friend named Angela. So I think it was just really like in my blood to be a creative type of. But I'm not a good actress. I just want to put that out there. I'm a terrible actress.
No
I
acting
hate-
classes.
No, that's what I'm about to ask you.
well,
I was gonna ask you.
I went to Freedom Theater.
Okay.
So
Freedom
I,
Theater
a
is
little
not
bit.
quite-
No, it's not. Yeah. It's
But
like-
so once you decided that I'm saying this is what I'm gonna do as a career,
Right.
why didn't you take? Because I'm telling you something. Beyonce probably get vocal coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah gets vocal coaching. The day after Will, we go to the Oscars with Will for Ali. Will gets an acting coach.
Well,
So
I was with what's his name, Aaron Spicer,
Yeah.
and then I had a dialect coach. I was doing it, but I was getting high, so it wasn't. You feel me? So it's kind of
What
like
was your
I was.
drug of choice?
Xanax. I done snorted a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
snorted a little, took some perks, lean. I mean,
Was it
just-
something? Was it something going on in your life that got you into that?
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, I tell this story all the time. Well, a
Well,
childhood
you didn't
friend
tell that
of
story
mine-
here yet, so we
I
gonna hear
know.
this story.
I know. So a childhood friend of mine, something happened within my relationship at the time, who I was with, and it just was too stressful. And I just was like, damn, this shit is stressing me out, type of thing. And she was like, you need to just take this and take the edge off. So I took the Xanax and I just initially started taking like a half at first just to kind of see what type of, mind space it would put me in. And then I just upped the ante, like 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, to the point I wasn't even getting high anymore.
Wait,
Wow.
so it became an addiction. It
Oh
was,
yeah, I was a junkie.
Okay.
Functioning junkie, yeah.
let me tell you what's powerful about this. That you're literally sitting in your truth. You're owning your truth.
Yeah. Right.
And you're taking the power out of everything and everybody to try to weaponize that against you.
Yeah.
And I applaud you for that because
Thank
again,
you.
there's a lot of people that's walking around here because we that absolutely sit in judgment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But understand this, that people are going through it every single day. There's nothing that you'll go through in your life, one, that somebody's not doing the exact same thing.
Or worse.
Or worse, right? And there's also, I'm saying, there's information available for you to actually to heal yourself.
Yeah. Right.
But what we do is we hide in it, in plain sight a lot of times.
That's what
so
I was
for you
doing
to own
for
it,
years. I
Wow.
was just high and by.
but
like
you
behind
worried though,
this.
because people would see you.
Yeah, I thought
You
I
were very
was.
pronounced.
I
No.
thought I.
No, you're
I
not.
thought I was hiding it.
You're
you
not-
knew I
you-
was high.
As giraffe.
What?
Giraffe.
That's
The
the first.
giraffe neck?
That's the first.
Listen.
Because I'm gonna tell you, when I tell the story, people are like, "Well, I don't know. Maybe you just being honest. Maybe they're lying."
No,
'Cause
yeah,
they're like,
I'm saying-
"Oh no, I never knew you," or like,
No,
getting
no,
high.
no.
And
I'm
like,
talking about. I could tell by your inflection of the way you talk.
Oh, okay, like a slur.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I can
yeah,
tell.
Yeah.
Because again, I was a hustler, so I can tell the difference. You know, what I mean? I hustled from like 11
Yeah,
to
we know
21.
we know
right?
when you zooted.
Yeah.
You walk up
Yeah.
and your
Yeah,
headlights on.
Just the fact that again, you have a certain tone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you listen to you know what I mean? Like you're saying, you got the dialect coach, but I'm listening for that because I'm in the film and television space. So I'm listening for inflection. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening for your dialect in terms of slanging. You know, you dragging words out. So I know when you kind of like you're touching, whether you real nice or you like, okay. You know what I mean?
No, she wasn't touching. She was tasting.
tasting.
I was
Yeah, it was
waking
going-
up just off the dribble.
Like
Just
Folgers in your cup.
Yeah.
While we on
Cocktail.
that, speaking of worst, what's
Yeah.
the worst thing you've done high?
We gonna crack it. We open it
We
up like
going
that.
we going
Well,
straight
before we
in.
go there, no,
because we here. We
No, I
here. We
know,
gotta
I know,
stay here.
but
We
let
gotta
me
stay
say,
here.
let's take our time and get there.
No,
But
no, no, we
Let me
here.
tell you
No.
why.
the build up.
Let me
It's
tell
the
you.
build. I
let
did
me tell you
something
why.
really bad. It's
But-
in the book, and I just
But let's get there. Hold. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you because she was telling us where she came from, and there's a reason why, right? So they lived. Summer and Sunday lived at a wonderful place that I actually really like was crazy about, and is what we are known for in terms of hoagies. They lived behind Amorosa
Amoroso,
bread.
yes.
So did y'all
Yes.
smell that
All
that
the
aroma
time.
all
Oh
the
my
time? How'd you
gosh.
live there?
You know what's crazy about that? You just took me back to something pretty traumatic, but that smell is in the second chapter because
Wow.
it just it's a good smell. I love it, but it
Yes.
takes me back to when I got molested as a kid because my babysitter, she lived like not far from there too. So I would smell the smell every time I would go into her house.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
But yeah.
The molester was related to.
no, she just was my babysitter.
And she
Yeah.
lived
She-
near. She lived near.
Yeah, she
Amorosa.
lived near the bakery.
Amorosa
yeah,
Bakery.
yeah, the bacon site.
Okay.
Yeah. So you didn't
But,
know that, but yeah, the Amorosa bakery it was in Southwest Philly. You call it West Philly though. Why you
Well,
call it West
no.
Philly? Because I
Well,
think
no, well-
above Baltimore Avenue
Yeah,
is
yeah.
West Philly.
Well, I just say West Philly just because like my mom and dad lives in Southwest, but where I was raised was like down the bottom. So I just
Gotcha.
I
gotcha.
say West Philly.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to ask that.
No, it's
so I
all
want
right.
again. Let's start from the beginning. Let's
Okay.
get there. You understand what I'm saying?
He
So
just
finish
made
telling
my
your story.
heart drop.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. It's all
worst
good. We ain't
thing
there
I
yet.
did?
We're not there yet.
Can
We're
I
not there
build
yet.
up
Yeah, we're not there
to
yet.
it?
No, because
So-
there was something she was saying about.
you.
Hold on. It was something she was saying about the when she was doing the drugs.
Yeah.
That was worse, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the worst thing you've done on that?
But I'm
go ahead,
saying,
yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
to me, let's get the full story out and let's get there. Let's take our time.
No,
Let's
so
take
I
our
was
time. You ready to
right
go?
to it. Yeah,
You ready to
right
go?
to it. I'm
Okay.
going
So
home
tell
right
the
after
story.
this.
West Philly.
Okay, so West Philly, what else was I about to? Okay, so then I started, I had the shop, Sundy's Cutting Up on 39th and Fairmount. We had the top shop in the city, won all types of awards and stuff like that, always came in first place. And then you know who actually kind of like convinced me to move to LA, Benny Richburg
Yes.
from Philly.
Yes.
And so he was just basically like, if y'all come out here, me and my childhood friend at the time, y'all come out here, I got y'all. We move out there, and he didn't have me,
He
but
had
he
you.
had her.
You had her.
And I'm like, damn, like he gave her a job and I didn't get the job. So that's how it was crazy because way back then I came up with 8 days till Sunday. And I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to write my own project or whatever because I had been like in the writing room with them and I had seen and I knew that I could do it.
Right.
But so I started, writing then. But then, way back then, over 20 years ago, it ended up getting deleted out of the computer. I couldn't get it back, and I got discouraged and was just like, forget about it. So now, full circle, I started writing this book, and then I didn't even have the title initially. And then I thought back when was just like 8 days till Sunday. And then just kind of like the concept behind it is just like 8 days, there's no 8 days in a week type of thing. So it doesn't exist. So
Right.
my whole life, I'm chasing just
You saying it
just-
doesn't exist?
It doesn't. 8 days, like 8
No,
days.
no. I'm saying in terms of your life, though. I'm saying your life.
Right. In my life, what I was chasing just didn't
Doesn't
exist.
exist,
Like
right.
as
What
far
was
as
that?
like just that first high. You feel me?
yes.
When that
Chasing the
very
high.
first that very first high, that first cocktail, that true love, like
Right.
just whatever it was, emotional support. Not that it didn't exist, but it didn't exist for me at the time. So
You're and during this for this interview, you're a little shaky.
I am.
You want me to help you relax or just relax?
No.
Calm
No,
down?
it's
Okay.
just a part of it. Let it go through the process, yeah.
And let me just say that I'm shaky because you got to realize this is like, what is this, my third interview or
Okay.
fourth interview without being high.
Wow.
So like every other time when you understand, like
Right,
doing
right.
interviews, then so my nervous system, you just got to
No,
just.
you good.
No, you good. You
Listen,
good.
you good.
You good.
You're solid.
Yeah, you good.
You're
Yeah.
solid. So
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. What was your relationship? Because I always ask females when I know that they're dealing with traumas like that. What was your
Yeah.
relationship with your father?
I had a pretty good relationship with my dad, but he just wasn't emotionally available for me. So I feel like what he lacked, I looked for in other relationships as I got older. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
your father in the
So-
house?
Yeah, he was there.
He was
He's
there.
still there.
Still there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
so he was
my
always
dad. My
there.
dad- Yeah, he was
That's
always
interesting.
there.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
that's interesting because typically when I see and I talk to women, I'm like, what was your relationship with your father? Either, F that dude, he wasn't this, he wasn't
No, my
there.
dad is a
because
stand-up
the
guy.
first relationship, and I say this, the first man you fall in and out of love with is your dad.
Is your dad, right,
The first
yes.
woman you fall in love with in and out of love with is your mother. So that right there to me is very paramount in terms of, because it's the saying of a man put his hand, your father only ever called you queen and princess.
Right.
Put his hand, my father never hit me. So I'm not tolerating that. So that's interesting that, again, as we go through your story and you kind of like, introduce it to us, that you did have your father in your life and still do.
Yeah.
So how did that, again, you say he wasn't emotionally available. So talk about that. Let's talk
So
about
I just, I was just always looking for validation from him and my mom too. And I just feel like what they didn't get as children themselves, they couldn't give to me. You understand? So I really got to give grace in that area.
Yes.
But I just look for certain things, and he just emotionally wasn't there for me. I wanted him to tell me that he loved me. I wanted him to, be like, I'm proud of you. That makes me emotional.
That he's never told you during that time.
I mean,
Not now,
sort
but
of sometimes, but not like on his own type of thing. I would have to go to him and be like, Dad, look at what I did. He would never notice.
And you
Yeah.
were his oldest child.
Yes, it's
and
just
a
me
daughter.
and Summer.
This
Yeah,
wow, no
that's
no
it.
brothers.
No
None.
brothers.
has he
nothing.
given
Wow.
Summer that? Has he given her what?
Yeah, did y'all have the same experience?
No,
No, totally different.
totally different.
Summer
But
said
I think
Summer.
How many
every
years apart?
kid-
How many years
we're
apart?
3 years apart, but I think every kid gets a different mom
Version.
and dad. Yeah, a different
Based
version.
on again, like I got some of my kids are like a kind of aligned with me and my personality. So you're correct, right? So I have
Yeah.
6 children, and I definitely give Karima, me and her personality kind of align more
Okay.
than probably one of my other kids. So yeah, you definitely will get a different version from each child.
Yeah.
There's not one way of parenting. Of course,
Yeah.
you have 3 children, right? So you have a son.
And
And
two
what's your
daughters.
what's your relationship with your
My son?
Your son?
It's good now. Now
Now.
that I'm, not, because here's the thing. I had my son when I was young, right?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. What?
This is me and Mac just having.
No, I know.
Oh,
What you mean.
okay.
I know what you mean.
So I had him when I was young, and so I kind of just gave the responsibility to my mom. So coming up, it just was my mom and my dad taking care of him. They always wanted a son anyway. So I felt like, and me holding myself accountable, I feel like I just allowed them to raise him. I shouldn't have did that. So now he's older, so I'm taking the proper steps to make my relationship better with my son. But I wasn't there for him like when he was growing up and stuff like that. In my opinion, I've apologized for it and asked him like, "What can I do now?" And he's like, "Mom, you was good." But I'm like, "No, I feel kind of guilty with that." But we're in a good space now.
Is that because of the experiences you had with your dad and mom
No.
that you want to know? I mean, in terms of making sure you're giving them the things they want.
What you mean?
In terms of the emotional support.
Yeah, being emotionally available. Do you feel
Right.
like you weren't? Like everything that you're as an adult, Derek, was as a child. Your
Yeah.
father wasn't emotionally available for you.
that could be it.
And right.
Yeah,
That's
that
that's
could-
why I
yeah.
asked you what
That
was
could
your
be.
relationship with your dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
That
he's
could
going
be
to
it.
prep you for the way that you do. There's a lot of mothers that are resentful towards their sons because of their fathers or the men in
But
their
then,
life.
you know, it's
Right.
crazy that you say that, because now that you saying that and I'm thinking about it, I was emotionally available for my girls though. You understand? So maybe it is like a daddy thing or whatever, and then my son. I never thought of it like that, but it could be that.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful too, because it's interesting, because I was telling my wife this, that the things she missed in her life, she's forcing on my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then my little girl sometimes get overwhelmed with the things that mom didn't have growing up that she wants her little girl to have.
Crucifying her.
So it's kind of it's pushing her trauma onto the baby,
Right.
not intentionally.
Right.
But when you're trying to compensate for what you didn't have, you push it on your child. So I just wanted to make that's why I asked you that question.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then
I
from
never
that,
looked at it
I
like
guess
that.
your father, your son, but then I guess the first man that you kind of like you had your kid with, your son by. What was that relationship like?
It wasn't a relationship at all. That's why I don't even know this guy. Till today, I don't even really know who this guy is. Yeah, it's just like, what was I thinking type of thing.
Again, that is interesting because like I said, the father can kind of manage that kind of like for you, right? Because you can't see it from there. Because you dealing totally with emotion. Your father could stand back off of it because he know what he did. He know who he is as a man and give you that kind of like information. So he didn't. That wasn't the case with him because you didn't. Like you said, you didn't know this guy.
Yeah, no.
Wow. So your father never really met him.
Well, he met him, but we went on like our prom together. But I'm just saying, I didn't know him enough to be like having a kid and like dedicating, 18 years plus with this person.
Right.
I haven't talked to this person in years. Wow. Still, we don't like co-parent or anything. So
Wow.
no relationship.
So you're not
nothing
friendly
bad.
enough.
Yeah, nothing even bad. I just don't know. You understand?
I
know him, but I don't really. know
You were
him.
in the moment. You were caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
In the moment.
We like
birth your
dated,
kid.
but like it wasn't like
And then you went on to get married, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Your
then I went.
first marriage.
Yes.
Right. And how was that relationship with
That relationship was good.
your
but then
second daughter?
Yeah.
No, with your first daughter.
With my first daughter, right. And then it was good up until it wasn't, but it was my fault because I cheated. Yeah.
You cheated. Wow.
Why'd you cheat?
I just got bored, and I just feel like I didn't have the communication tools to go to that person and say, this is what it is. He had went into like a depression, and I didn't know
You
how
weren't
to-
emotionally
I
available
wasn't
for him.
Once
emotionally
again.
available for him.
Once again.
So you see the cycle of
It's
abuse.
a cycle.
And
That's
why. But that's why I asked you. That's why I asked you
Yeah.
about the relationship with you and your dad.
Yes,
Right.
yes. So same thing. So that happened, and then I ended up divorcing him because it got really messy. It was just like, they was about to kill each other. Those two.
Those two.
Yeah.
The dude you was cheating with.
the dude you cheated with, your
Side
husband.
dude.
Yes, my
Wow, side dude.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
became
You were the
main
original
dude,
side.
and then my husband became the side.
You
dude.
created
Your
the
husband
side.
became the side dude.
Right.
Wow. And reluctantly but willingly. He just wanted to be in your
Both.
life.
Yeah,
Both.
yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't crazy because you lived.
Yeah. Well, he threw my stuff in the river, my clothes, and
That's
like all of my
that's
belongings.
pretty
and-
respectful.
In
I
the
mean, threw
river,
it in
you
the
can go
river.
swim for
You
it.
could have been in the clothes and went in the river.
You could have dove
He could
in
have
for
put you
your
some
shit.
semen. He could have put you some. He could have put you some Chanel semen boots on.
That's pretty
You know what I mean?
traumatizing.
You should have
too,
jumped.
think
You
back to
should have
it.
jumped your ass in the water into the boots.
I take accountability. I'm taking all the
Wow.
accountability.
that's
for
cool.
it.
But
But that's
shit.
what happened.
How did that relationship affect your relationship and his relationship with your daughter?
It didn't affect it in a
No?
negative way. No,
That's
But the good thing about it is I've apologized since all of that, and we're really good friends
That's
today.
He better than me. I'm like, don't
Yeah.
tell me shit. You go get your clothes. Your fucking clothes in the river. Your shit in North Carolina now. Yeah.
He did. I was like, Lord, please, if I got my red Gucci wedges in here, then he got a chance.
They at the bottom
If
of the
not,
fucking
Lord,
river. You can put them bitches on tomorrow.
Your red Gucci
if you
wedges?
just
my
deep dive.
red, but it was one in
One
there and it was
particular-
gnawed up, and I just was
Gnawed up?
gnawed up like a rodent.
You
had
went-
got
wait a
to
minute,
it.
wait a minute. You
he
went
brought the
into-
clothes. He went and salvaged my stuff from the side of the river. Some of the stuff went into the river. Some of it just like docked on the bank.
And he
like,
brought
on
it
the
back to
side.
you.
He brought it back to me.
Catfish have catfishing.
I was just like going through the listen. It's in the book. I'm going through I'm going through. It's crazy.
So you
I'm
shaking
going
the whole way
I'm
through.
She
crying,
shaking
like,
sea
bags.
Lord, I'm telling you now, God, if my red wedges is in here, he's a lucky man. I'm taking them back. If not, It's not your lucky day. Type
Clearly,
of
the
thing.
red wedges were not there.
They were not there.
Didn't see him.
One was there.
One was there. So did you wear the one? Did you wear the one?
No, that I went.
It's at the
to
bottom of the river with a 9mm in it.
I lost it. I lost my everlasting mind.
Shit.
The red wedges.
Yes.
You deserve that
Wedges.
though. Like,
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you was cheating on that man.
I
Had
know.
turned
Oh
him
my
to the
gosh.
side, nigga.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Dang.
I'm proud of it.
You get your karma back from that yet? Did your karma hit you back from that yet? Yeah.
Triple fold. Yeah.
Cause we be waiting. You know, when women do shit
It
to us,
came back. It came back. Yeah.
I be sitting on the side of the
Mm-hmm.
bed like, bitch, when she gonna get hurt?
I got it. The narcissistic abuse that I'm talking about in present time, I think I'm just getting my karma back from what I did maybe years ago. Like just now.
So if you view it that way,
Relationship-wise,
if you view it
yeah.
that way, other than your kind of like natural, like kind of emotions on you, why aren't you able to kind of like high five it and keep it moving? If you feel that way, if you feel like this was karma, I bought that for myself.
Just because I feel like I'm a little bit too player for that. Like, how did this happen to me type of thing?
When
How
your
did
shit
I
end up in
get
the river,
here?
you ain't two player. Your shit.
Hold up, Uncle.
Okay.
I
still
told you.
attacked.
Listen,
No, because she told me I feel like I'm a two player for that. Your shit in the river still.
it's still there, huh? It's still there. The wedge is still there. Is the wedge still there now?
You not find that shit till there's a full on drought.
I'm hollering. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
when you
yeah,
getting
I
all
just
that
feel
shit
So
right.
like-
there.
so as you
How did
when
it
you think
happen
about
to
it
me?
as you're being a player,
Yeah.
and when you look at it, you look back on it. I'm saying again, I know that I did this to
Right. Yeah.
him, and then okay, now it came full circle on me.
Yeah.
Why don't
But
I
I was-
high five it and keep it moving?
Well, because I feel like I'm just really realized all of this is new for
Right,
one. So I'm just realizing that this is my karma. I probably just realized it just now when you told me, you know what I'm saying about the karma when we're talking about it. But I don't know. I just feel like I was too deep in. It was just something that hit me. I never saw it coming type of
Your
thing.
other shoe is too deep in. It's too deep in that motherfucking river.
So with that being said, like again, thinking about it, and you look
Yeah.
back on it,
Yeah.
like to me, I'm a person that kind of reflects on life, right?
Yeah. I'm a reflector too.
Right. So I look at it like, but I'm saying for me, even though it may be painful, I'm like, okay, I bought that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm there. It's painful. I bore it. I'm moving on. I'm past all of the hurt and pain. It's just
Right.
I feel like for myself with that situation, it was more so like this person switched from a person that never raised his voice at me to
He probably
somebody
was, but
that
the thing
was,
about it is he was already that though.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying that I didn't know that.
You didn't see it.
initially.
Wait,
well,
he
no, I
wasn't
did
represent-
see.
he
I
wa-
did.
he
I
wasn't
did
represent-
see
oh,
some
you
red
did?
flags. Yeah, and I just overlooked it.
Wait,
because
so
I
the
was,
side first husband
No,
dude.
this is
No,
second.
couple-
This
is-
second.
This is the
Third.
The third marriage.
Third
Second,
marriage.
Okay,
Third
shit.
marriage. But remember, I married my first husband twice.
Again.
Right.
Right.
You married the guy who threw your shit in the
Yes.
river?
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Red wedge.
This
Yes.
is Rivergate.
yeah.
You married him.
Not only
after all that?
not only that, not only she married him, they went into a reality show together.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm not proud about
They
it.
went into a reality show.
Yeah.
Like it was like
It was like live.
Displayed.
We did, yeah. And
He
then
treated
this-
you like shit on the reality show?
No.
Okay.
no, he got treated like.
Oh my.
On the reality
And
show,
what he
he got
did was,
treated like
guess
shit.
what he did? He went and got the other red shoe and threw that
Oh.
motherfucker.
He went and got the other red shoe to that bitch back. Come find this motherfucker.
I'm just.
Now they got a pair.
Yeah.
In the school kill. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a pair of those
yeah.
goddamn
He
red
looked
wedges.
at that shit chewed up like, I'm throwing the bitch back. he better than me. I would have cut it down to a motherfucking flat and threw that bitch back in there. So you never wear
Red
it
flag?
again. Yeah.
Never again. No, listen, when I heard that y'all were getting married again,
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
I felt for him. Yeah, like I really did. I felt for him from day one. Because the thing about him, I'm gonna tell you why. Because he really genuinely loved you.
I know, and this is why it makes me feel so bad to even talk about it, because I know, like, if ever I felt true love, it was with that person.
How'd your sister feel about him?
Everybody loves him.
Loved him.
Love.
And
still love him,
Still,
sis?
And she
still,
and let me ask you a
current
question. And she
day,
couldn't
present
and so
day.
she couldn't because like who is your confidant? Who do you go to? Who you listen to? Because I know in the space of you
No,
being in
at
that
the
space,
time,
nobody. Like nobody, right? But I'm talking about it's always somebody can kind of get your ear.
But now my
Somebody.
sister, now Summer could,
Now
yeah,
your
she
sister.
can just.
Summer's the OG.
Yeah.
You know, you get-
Yeah, so now she can really like
Reel you in.
slap me on the back of my head with what is it, the back of my neck with a Birkenstock.
No, with that fucking
and
red
give me-
shoe.
with the red shoe. With
Say,
the
bitch, get it together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
she
so
could get me.
so
she could
coming
slap
into
me
it,
back
what
into-
was it about him that allowed you to take him back in? Because you already knew that you weren't emotionally available.
Yeah.
So what was it? I'm saying what?
Can I just be honest?
No, you have to be.
Please
Okay.
be honest.
It was just the money for the show, if I'm
Got
being
you.
honest.
Got you.
That was really
Well, I
weird.
figured that. You
Yeah.
didn't have to tell
Wow.
me that.
And you identify him being the person that you wanted to do the show with.
It just made
It made
the
for a
most
better
sense.
juice.
It made for the
Yeah.
most sense
Wow.
at the time.
Did he tell
Using
us-
your producing hat. You didn't care about nothing else.
Wait, did he tell the story about the clothes and shit?
No. We never.
Y'all getting that
talked
story? This
about
the
it.
first time that story get
How
out?
long?
is the
How long?
first
How long
time.
was the inception and the actual second marriage? How long did it last?
Let me see. I can't even remember because
the
it
length of
kind
the
of
show.
like
The length of the
it
show.
was. Listen, we got married after the show, and I think it didn't last long. Like right after the show, it was kind
So
of
you lied to us.
When?
You did. You said I'm not an actress. You acted the hell out of being
Yeah,
one to be.
and the
that
thing
was a
is-
hell of a goddamn show. You should have got an Oscar for that.
Was it you that broke it off, or was it him saying, fuck that? I'm
I'm
the
gonna put that
shoes
show-
is
I'm
in
gonna
the
take the shoe
river.
with me.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
taking. I'm
well,
out.
he
with it.
actually broke it off because he left and never came back. He ended up leaving me in L.A. and
How'd you
he
feel
just
about it?
He said,
never-
"Fuck the show too." Like,
How did I feel about it?
How'd you feel about him leaving?
I felt like that was my karma.
That time as
That
well.
time, yeah.
Your name is Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
That's your middle name.
It should have
That's your
been
name.
karma.
It should be
Maybe
karma.
it should have been.
Absolutely.
Sunday Karma. Sunday Karma
Sunday Karma
Carter.
Carter. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But now again, so you get back. So you really wasn't feeling anything for him when he approached you, or you
No,
called
no,
him up. So you went at him and said, "I want to
yeah,
try it."
Like, yeah. What,
So
as
you-
far as the marriage?
As far as getting back together.
No, what it was like these reality shows, ultimately they want a love story
Right.
to come out of it. Like
Right.
that's the ultimate goal.
Right.
So I think a couple of the producers had kind of put it out there, and then David Tator, their team had reached out, and it was a check. So I was just like, yo, we just did marriage boot camp. It makes sense. So I really was in my producer bag. So
How much in love were you?
90,000. I think we got like 90,000 a piece or something. It was a lot. It was a bad.
You in love with the money?
Yeah.
But did you have any? Was there any love
emotion
for
for
him?
him?
I mean,
Second time, not the first time.
And the second time, I'm saying, when you approached him, did he understand this is just an arrangement? We're just doing this for TV.
no.
So he really came into it.
Thinking he was gonna have his lady back.
So when you call him up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, you say to him, listen, there's a show idea that I want to do. Did you tell him that? Or you said, listen, I've been thinking, you know what I mean? We got our daughter together, and I didn't give you a fair shot. I wasn't, the honorable wife,
I just went to him and just kind of just put the business opportunity on there, and I never really gave him like
Any promise of...
no promise. It wasn't, no, it just was like, this is what we're going to do. And then we took the proper steps to actually get married. Like we went down like to the courthouse and stuff. We never really talked about, again, I didn't have the communication tools to go to him and say, look,
I'm fucking around for the money.
right. I wasn't there yet.
Hold on, give me your
So-
motherfucking shoe.
so-
give me your shoe. I'm gonna throw this motherfucker too.
So I'm just trying to get the mentality around
Right.
it.
It was just a business deal for me. I didn't tell him that it was a business deal. I think that he went into it thinking that we were going to really make this work this time, and I was going to change or something, maybe. But I don't know. We would have to ask him what he thought.
So
'cause
the
I never
interesting
asked
thing
what he
about that
thought.
is still, I'm saying, okay, now you go past the part of you kind of present the opportunity to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now you actually go and get married, and you got to actually be together intimately.
Right, intimately.
How were you able to do that? And you say, I'm not an actress.
Hold on. Let's look at this face when
Yeah.
she say this shit.
Yeah. How were you able to do that?
I just did it.
So you are an
I was
actress.
high. Well, I was high. So I feel like
Oh, it's
just
I
easy.
was-
So you
At
numbed
that
It was
point,
easy. It
yeah.
was
So you
way
numbed
easier.
yourself.
Yeah, I numbed myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, even more than.
Even more.
Sunday, I'm gonna say this. Let me look in this camera. She ain't shit. She ain't fucking
And
shit.
then,
No,
but then,
then.
but then,
No,
but
then.
then,
Then.
Islam,
No, then.
Yeah.
alhamdulillah, found me,
Alhamdulillah.
right? And so I was able to just do the internal work to where I started to like look at myself to where it was, just like, damn, why am I showing up like this as an adult? And then that kind of, once I started getting into like the religion and just studying and stuff like that, it just, it was baby steps. It took, even then, it was a long road to get here, but thank God we're here.
So you're embracing of Islam.
Yes.
And I'm hoping and praying that it wasn't. Was it because of a relationship, or was it because of you in need of?
No,
Because
you know
I'm
what it
gonna
was
tell you, I have an
from?
issue with sisters that do it because of a brother, and then the relationship, kind of sour, and then they kind of like, pull
They
out.
forget
You
about
know what
it.
I
They
mean? And
don't.
that's unfortunate.
Oh, I was at my lowest when I found Islam. That was with the guy that passed away that
Right.
put me out on the video
Right,
when I
right.
was licking the
Right.
booty hole or
Right,
whatever.
right.
Whoa,
I
you was
doing.
doing what? Whose booty hole was you
I don't
licking?
know if I was licking it or was it the balls. I don't know.
No,
But
he said.
Did you have the red
quote,
shoes on?
He said, "Get the balls, Sunday. Get the balls."
He said,
"Get the balls, so get the balls." That's what he said.
Wait, you licked his ass
I
with
ain't
the
gonna
red
lie to you.
boots on?
Listen to me.
God,
Listen. Not
yeah.
only that though. Let me tell you. So again, because I'm getting everybody. Sundays went viral many times.
Oh
right?
my! For the
But-
worst things
right?
though, like
and
not good stuff.
and for me, it always was with me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I always looked at her with the most caring and concern, kind of like eye and perspective, and just wanted. I'm a big brother. I'm the oldest of my siblings, so I always wanted to kind of like Sunday. You know what I mean? Like
Sunday, take your face out his ass.
Stop it!
The fuck are you doing, Sunday?
Oh! But it's even a story behind that. Like, I don't know how I got down there. I don't even know how I
No,
got
I
there.
seen.
hold on,
I
was
I seen
under
you
the
that day.
influence
No, I seen you that
Did I
day.
see you that day?
Yes, I seen you that day.
You had shit on your mouth?
You was down at. You was at the Palomar Hotel.
Not that time.
I seen you, Sunday. We met in the bar area. We met in the bar area.
We did?
Yes, at the Palomar Hotel on 18th Street.
Right.
on
Like, it was
Samson.
the Marriott.
Yeah.
Right?
So no, the
After
Palomar.
you licked his ass?
No,
Before.
Oh, before you
before.
licked his ass. Okay.
it was before, and then you left
I
because I,
don't
asked you.
remember.
Wait,
yeah, I
did
asked you-
this nigga toot his ass
Oh
up
my goodness.
for you to lick his ass? That's
No,
crazy.
It was like
Listen, but again, it was almost kind of like.
I'm about to answer the question.
No, but it was.
I'm sorry.
It was as if you kind of admired what he was doing on the internet. You kind of just want to give him some love.
No,
But you,
I actually saw an opportunity to make some money. Like I
Oh,
was
wow.
trying
Okay.
to like manage this person. Like he came to me for a management type of, like what connections do you have?
wow.
So karma again, because I'm going into it like, damn, I could make some money off of this guy, but not really in a bad way. It's just like if I have connections,
manage,
then
right,
I
right.
could maybe manage you. At the time, I didn't have money or anything.
Manage that
really coming
asshole
in.
too. Like, oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Though. No, wait.
So go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. Okay, so you seen
I
the
gotta
opportunity.
take it. So
Yeah.
I saw the opportunity.
He did too.
And I had it was a party that I was hosting,
Right.
and then I invited him to the party, but I was high and drunk
Right,
then. So it's
right.
like just holler
wasn't
at me
coherent.
tomorrow
Right.
at type time. So the
Right.
next day he came to the hotel, and he very much did slip something in my drink. Yeah.
Okay.
And so, but I still don't know how I ended up licking his ass.
No, that's what I was going to ask. Like, how the conversation go? It's like, come here.
I don't know.
I'm feeling a little
I
shitty
promise
today.
you, I can't remember how I got to the room. I just remember waking
But that was
up.
from whatever he did, right?
Right. And I remember like waking up and I was going through my phone. I was just like, damn, who was here? Like what? And I saw a text message from him like, okay, cool. So I could backtrack. So I text him like, what happened? And then he sent the video and I'm like,
Damn.
Wow.
And the video, like,
what happened?
I was face down in the
10,000
pillars.
or else it's going out. And then it went to 20,000.
Damn.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
Did you pay it?
no.
No, why would
It's
you ever?
out.
Yeah, why would you ever? Yeah, it went out. It went out.
Wait, I didn't see this
Yeah.
one.
No, it
But
was.
he
It
got
was.
arrested for
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Yeah,
yeah.
he should. Yeah. That I heard. That I heard.
So in that space, I'm saying, of course, the family as a whole is like state of emergency, but more importantly, the men in your life, your father, your son. I'm saying, what was there like? Because I'm sure that day, as you reflect that day, you're in Philadelphia. Did you
Well,
go to your family?
No. No, I didn't say anything to anybody. I went when I got home because remember I was traveling that day, so I had missed my flight and everything. So the next day, when I got back to LA, I went and did a rape kit and everything to just see like did he penetrate me or whatever. It was no semen or anything like that. And then that's when I went to the police station and I just. After he, it was a little bit after, yeah.
No,
Now that I think
and
about
let
it,
me
it
say
was a
this.
little bit after.
Let me give you some grace,
Okay.
okay? Because she laughing. Look at her. She think I'm about to say some
She
crazy
gotta be
shit.
careful approaching.
Yeah,
that
no.
person.
No, I'm really great. Give her some grace
be
because
careful.
he slipped you something.
Yeah, man.
And
That's-
so,
that's
you
unfortunate.
ended up in somebody's ass. And no, seriously, that was,
Yeah.
but you
But
end
I
up in
don't
somebody's
know
ass because
how
you
it
say slip you
happened.
something,
I
right?
don't know how. I can't remember.
You get a
it's
pass.
just a blackout.
Yeah.
Because I was getting high.
Right,
So
you
I
get
know
a
the
pass,
difference
yeah.
between the and then I've been drugged before.
Right.
Like 2 other times. So I've been drugged like 3 times. Yeah, 3 times in my life.
Wow.
And it was the same
Right.
feeling. Yeah.
The same feeling of what?
Just Not
No, I'm
the
thinking,
ass
no, you
part.
going for the ass.
Oh no! Like
How many
couldn't
asses can I
remember
get out of
nothing.
this
Like the
one?
next day,
No,
I
sorry.
wake
Yeah.
up blacked out. Like yeah.
She looking at me like, hey, you do too crazy.
Yes, always crazy. Yes, he
No,
is.
no, I honest to God,
No,
truth.
but you do. I'm saying
Yeah.
from us, you know, I mean, we definitely give you our support and our grace, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because no woman should ever be violated on no level. I don't
On
care.
none, yeah.
Like, I don't care. It could be your husband. What I found out, you can actually violate your wife. So
can.
to
I
me,
was
you know what I mean? I
violated
feel
before
for
by
you.
my-
You know, they gonna
in that
call me
space.
all kind of assholes out here because you know that shit
Are you
happened.
saying asshole because you?
No, you know what I was-
Ass.
That's her this time.
No,
that wasn't me. No.
Okay.
No, I'm saying.
So
yeah.
once this actually went up, did you contact them or did you have the authorities contact them? Like, how did you? And did they pull it down? Did they pull it down? Or is it still? Because for the most part, stuff on the internet
I
is
think
still
it's
up.
still up there. Yeah, I
Right,
think it's
right,
still
right.
up. I don't know.
How long did it take for that to subside, like, and to kind of dissipate?
Oh wow,
'Cause it went
took
away.
a long time. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah, but I went into a deep depression after that, and just it was a dark time. And then that's when right around that time is when I found Islam. So alhamdulillah, because I had to go through that, and it's. You know, it's just a thing. It's a thing where I just kind of look at it like all of this stuff had to happen in order for me to get here.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you again, you get grace for that. You weren't.
Thank
You're in
you.
your right mind,
Yeah.
and you know it's okay. I'm. You know,
No, I don't
there's
think
no
I'm
judgments on
just
here.
in
Honestly.
anybody ass, licking nobody
so-
ass unless
so-
they want it. You know what I'm saying?
So now
My
from that
next husband or something. I don't
from
know.
from that moment when that happened, I'm saying, did you? Well, you were still very much so in your addiction,
Yes.
right? So it wasn't like you kind of like had this moment, this epiphany, like, okay, let me just stop, shut it down.
No, it got worse.
It got
The
worse.
addiction got-
during your conversion to Islam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I converted, but I was still getting high.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the moment where you're like, okay, fuck it, when was that moment?
When
Like,
I lost my mind.
okay.
This story is crazy.
Lost
So
your
yeah,
mind.
like God took my mind from me, meaning like I went into like a psychosis, and then when I came out of the psychosis, like when I went into the psychosis, I didn't like know my name, my birthday, what day of the week it was, like snatched my mind. I don't want to tell y'all how I got there because that's like the first
In the
chapter
book,
of
right,
the
right.
book,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But that's what happened, and when I got out of that, that's when I was just like, and this was only about 4 years ago. So, but then I ended up relapsing about 3 years ago, and then I haven't taken a Xanax since. Yeah.
Wow.
So Xanax was the actual, the main.
The main drug.
drug.
Yeah.
Really?
For people out there,
Yeah, I've
who-
never gotten high before. So
Yeah.
what is the feeling?
me
of
either.
it?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Just like it's just a calming type of like relax. It just puts you to sleep for real.
When
But
did it stop
you're
putting you to
up-
sleep?
Probably when I was up to about 4 or 5 Xanaxes. That's when I had to like up the ante to where I was taking like 10 to 15 pills a day. It was crazy.
I mean, this is for two. Listen, we're having a little fun with the subject a little bit, but
Yeah.
this,
Yeah, I'm not having fun with it.
No,
You having
I'm
fun.
definitely having a
Yeah, you
little fun with it,
having fun. I'm
but
not
no,
having
not in terms of what happened to
Yeah,
Sunday.
because there's a lot of
that
young-
was terrible.
There's a lot of
Trust
young
me,
girls
I'm
out
not
here.
taking offense.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just,
no, it's still terrible, Sunday. No, I mean, to
It
be
is.
totally honest.
It's still terrible.
Yeah, it's still
but
terrible.
what I'm saying is there's a lot of young girls out here that are going through the same exact thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
And
right, that's why I'm good.
It's
Yeah.
important. I'm saying that get the information.
Yeah.
Right. The blessings aren't yours. You know what I mean? Or I'm saying these lessons and lessons. I look at life. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so for me, that particular moment, when you were going through that, to be able to talk to a young girl, the young, Sunday, a young girl that's going through it right now because she's probably inside of it and can't really receive
Get
it.
out
What
of it,
do you
yeah.
suggest that she does?
That's hard for me to let me think about that because I feel like this, if I'm being honest, like if God didn't take my mind from me, it's so hard to get off of pills.
Wow.
You got to be disciplined. But it's just like, for me, it was just that moment of like, damn, you almost died. It just makes me emotional.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
Because that was
Take
the
your time.
pivot.
Take your time.
That was,
Take your time.
Yep. Take your time. Take your time.
Because there's someone out here dealing with this exact same
Yeah.
thing.
Right now.
Right. That can't get off and don't know how to, want the out. They don't know. They may not lose their mind and if they
And
don't
still-
lose their
yeah,
mind, they
still
may not make
currently,
it.
like in it, right?
Right.
And yes, for you, that was your break, right? That you
Yeah.
didn't lose your mind.
that was the only thing that saved me because that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
And God's grace.
Yeah, and God's grace, of course.
Yeah.
God's grace first.
Right.
Yeah. But yep.
Now take your time.
Take your time. It's cool.
Yeah, take your time.
minute.
Take your time. Take your time.
Good.
You're fine.
Do we have some water in here?
Nephew.
Nephew taking a shit.
Okay.
Is it some water down there in that hallway? Is there water down there? Something like, is it water?
You got water in the truck?
Okay.
Yeah, we got
I
to bring
think-
water for now on.
It's okay. Yeah.
There's a soda here.
No, she don't want
No,
soda.
it's okay.
She want water. Yeah.
It's okay.
But take your time. We
Yeah,
can
it's
edit. We can edit.
Yeah,
so, you know.
it's fine. The emotion
No,
is good.
no,
Like, you
absolutely.
got to show
Get it
the
out.
people.
Absolutely.
No one won't show the people. No one won't show the
You
people.
got to show the people.
Yeah. But I'm glad you're able to. The emotion is the healing too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
So I
having
might
these
cry
emotions.
throughout.
No, that's
all.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
But yeah, that was a pivotal point where I had to make a decision. Like, it was just like a life or death. So I don't really know like what to tell somebody, but I would think that you need a support system.
Right.
To start, you got to find God first, support system, maybe like rehabilitation or something like that.
Did you do any rehabilitation or no? It was simply God.
Just simply God.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's kind of what I believe. Right.
Right.
I think therapy. I think rehabilitation. It's
Therapy.
all inside of you, right?
Yeah.
And so for me, I really, because people always ask me, would you do therapy? And stuff? It's like for me, I get therapy every day from Allah. I really do.
Yeah.
And not everybody is as strong. Like we're unique beings. Like not everybody is as strong as us.
Because clearly you are a unique being.
Yeah, definitely.
Clearly.
If she cry one more time, I'm gonna go get them other fucking shoes. I'm gonna go swimming.
You
Get
gonna
me
go
my
buy
scuba.
them?
Yeah, I'm gonna get them scuba
That
gear.
would make me really happy.
You want them
Yeah.
shoes?
I want those shoes bad.
They
real
got
bad.
motherfucking barnacles on them now, but yeah, I'll go get them shits. Real talk. Yeah.
I'm cracking up. But yeah, you got to start with God first. You got to take accountability. It's just, and it's like for myself, it wasn't a whole lot. Therapy, of course, helped me too. But for me, it was baby steps and just doing the internal shadow work. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why are you showing up like this?
What does taking accountability look like for you? What did that look like?
Apologizing
To
a lot
who?
of my sister, my mom, my kids, myself.
Right.
And your family has always been, from my knowledge, they always been welcoming and supportive of you. Always. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Always.
Always.
And they love you. And that's amazing because I'm going to tell you something. In the family is where you catch the most hell at a lot of times.
No
Oh,
question.
yeah,
So you
I was
always
like
had
the
an open
black
door.
sheep.
And the
But
least support.
Well, yeah, but no, my family has always been supportive. I've always been the rebellious one, going against just. I'm the first one in in our family that got a divorce. I feel like, yeah,
Because your mother and
Because
father together still
they're
today.
still together, and we were taught to once you get married, type of thing. This is your husband forever. You just stick it out no matter what, type of thing. And I was just like, yeah, no. I'm not doing that. If I'm done, then I'm just going to be done, type of thing. And my parents, they didn't agree with that.
So you've been married 3 times.
Yeah.
Would you marry again?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I don't feel like
Because I got married
my
once.
heart is so
I can't wait.
hard
Like
right now.
I think this is what I think. You tell me if you agree.
Yeah.
And anybody that's in the room that's married or been married, I feel like you have to marry your best friend.
You do.
You do.
You
Right.
do. Yeah.
I feel like if you marry your best, I'm not saying that it can't be successful in any other circumstances, but just from my experience, and I love the institution of marriage.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love that. It's
Me
really
too.
a dope
Yeah.
place to be in when it's right.
Yeah.
Right, when it's right. Because if you talk to a married couple that have been together 30, 40, 50 years, I'm like, who's your best friend? My wife, my husband.
Right.
That's just dope to me. I think that, man is put here because of woman is put here. So we are put here to be together
Right.
in that way. So I asked you, would you marry again? And you said yes. And I'm happy to hear that you're not no, I'm cool on it. You know what I mean?
Not closed off or anything.
Right.
Would you
right.
share your, some of your life with them if they don't know?
Well, the
Of
book is out
course.
now.
Yeah, the book is out. So I'm an open book at this point. It's all there.
And truth be told, I believe that's where your strength is.
Yeah.
Right?
And your truth.
And your
yeah.
honesty, right? Living in your truth, right?
Yeah.
So-
Because I feel like nobody could take it away from it's like now I'm living in my truth, so nobody could hold anything over my head.
Right.
It's like I don't have to walk in with
But
my
you've been
head
fearless.
down.
You've been fearless for quite some time.
Yeah.
But I think now you're doing it in a way that moves your life forward in the most positive way.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's not like you're weaponizing yourself and saying, "Well, f you, yeah,"
No.
and kind of like I don't care. Now it's
No.
like, no,
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm doing it. I'm saying to again, elevate my life.
To elevate, and then also to show people like this is where I came from, and this is where I am. You understand?
Right.
So,
are you concerned with backsliding? Are you concerned with that?
No.
Really?
I did backslide 3 years ago.
Okay.
When I first moved to Houston, and I feel like I did that because just the stress that I was under, and just a new place and no friends and no family. This makes me emotional.
Go ahead.
I was isolated from my family, so like my mom couldn't visit where I was, when I was with the narcissist. We'll get to that part. So I was just under a lot, and then I didn't know how to deal with everything that was coming at me. So it just was like, the first thought was like the drugs, like, and then I tried it, and God was just like, it made me sick the very first time.
So now, when you first meet your second, third marriage husband, was he getting high as well?
No.
So I'm trying to understand, like when I think about that, like with me, right? I don't get high. I can't. Let me rephrase that. I had a relationship that was partaking in wine at the most extreme level, right? And I got to be honest, I never thought that I would actually land there. And I was there, and I it was like I could see the exit. I couldn't get out of it, But for you, it was like, no, he wasn't. He was the man in your life, and he wasn't getting high, right? But he accepted you, and you actually, were you already at your worst state when you met him? And was he aware of it? Was he aware of it?
I see the thing that's tricky because I don't think that I feel like initially, I think at some point he knew that I was getting high. I don't know if he knew off the top, because I felt like I covered it up, you know what I'm saying, as good as I could. But I don't think initially, but I think at some point he knew that I was getting high, but I don't know if he knew to what extent I was getting high. But yeah, I felt like he knew.
How do you?
He used it against me though.
Right.
Yeah. How do you handle? How do you handle the moments when you said when you were in a down moment? How do you handle not doing the drugs again in your next down moment?
That's what I'm saying. Backsliding.
Right.
Because I do like my prayer. Like I'm heavy into prayer.
Yeah,
I like substitute with prayer. I'm doing meditation in the mornings. I'm taking my walks. I'm cooking. Like I do so many therapeutic things to where I'll get the same dopamine rush that I was getting from that initial high.
Right.
So I just created a safe space. Like I honestly, and again, that's why I be like nervous coming out, because I be having like social anxiety. Yeah.
Wow.
So where it's just
Wow. And so your village internally is just kind of, your daughter's going to college now, right?
She's in college.
So are you essentially by yourself at this point?
Yeah.
Wow. Does that frighten you?
No.
No, not at all.
She's in her spirit right now.
No, I know, but I'm saying when you're used to, you have somebody around, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now you're not. So again, the walls could get to talking to you.
No.
You know what I mean? No.
The walls don't talk no more.
When they ain't talking no more. I'm living in my truth. I don't. It's like,
and you feel strong.
I feel so strong. And it's like, even like, it's crazy because I don't know if I should say, I'm just gonna say it. The person that I was getting high with, like my childhood friend, like they still get high. And I heard that, and that was triggering for me. Like, you understand? It's just like, okay, I know where I don't want to be, type of thing, or what I don't want to be associated with. And it's crazy because I was around somebody a couple times that had Xanax.
I was about to ask you.
And I didn't fold. I just,
Really?
you understand? And I made a note to like tell like Summer, like, hey, I just want you to know.
Wow.
You understand what
So
I'm
that's how
saying?
you handle it. You kind of tell somebody.
Yeah.
So
Like
you
this
talk
is,
about it.
Yeah.
God forbid, hypothetical, but God forbid you're something, you need surgery. And
you
they have to give you pain
Well,
meds.
nowadays they don't want to give you, because of the addiction.
Yeah.
They don't want to give you medication. You know what I mean? Because of the addiction. That's the reason why.
Right.
You know.
But is that something you have to share with them beforehand? If
I would probably share that. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I don't know. We didn't get there.
No,
yet.
I'm just thinking because I'm thinking.
No, he's saying,
goddamn,
if
you know.
and you have to have.
It's the crazy shit is I'm thinking about you, and God forbid something like that happens, and you're trying to stay away from. How do you handle
the
something like that?
Xanax though is not really a pain medicine.
Right.
It's two different things.
Okay.
Xannies is more
See, I'm
anxiety,
an idiot. I don't
and
know
then
nothing
pain
about none of
medicine is like what is it, like morphine and just fentanyl and all of that stuff.
Demerol.
Yeah, and I'm not allergic, but that stuff makes me sick, so I would never get addicted to anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
That's powerful that you said you would never get addicted, but you were addicted to a form of
a benzo.
medicine. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's an opioid. Like all the other stuff is opioids. Yeah.
So let's dive in a little bit to I know you mentioned the abuse. Look, she starts smiling right away. She look at me. She feel like I'm on some bullshit.
I'm scared. You shooting high end.
Yeah, no. I just
damn.
I want you to tell your truth. Listen, first and foremost,
Yeah.
let me see that.
Yeah.
Her book is available now. What's the name of this here
8
book
days
that I'm
till
holding?
Sunday.
8 days till Sunday.
The Philly
okay.
edition.
Now why is it? What's in the Philly edition?
Oh, because So basically, the book is.
Hold the book up. Hold that book up.
Oh.
Go ahead. 8 days till Sunday.
Okay. So the book is one big therapy session, right? And there's 7 other girls at this retreat that me and Summer created. Because Summer is the editor.
Okay.
Right? And my business partner.
We love that. Sister.
Look at Summer over there.
So,
go get them
so
shoes.
she really brought the book to life. So we came up with this universe, and within the universe is this facility, right? And at the facility is 7 other girls, and they're all from Philly. So I'm going to come out with my 3 books, then Summer's going to come out with hers, and then we're passing the baton back to whoever else wants to tell their story. So out of Philly, we'll be coming out with 24 books, that type of thing. Because we don't want to be gatekeepers. We have a really good platform, and it'll just be money for all of us to be able to make.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Love that. And right now, where the world has evolved, the women and a black woman's voice is not being silenced.
Exactly.
So right now is prime
It's
for you.
powerful.
Yeah, come right here. If you're a black woman anywhere, come here.
And
We'll
then
let you come and talk about your shoes
make sure,
being
I
in
was
the
about to say,
river.
make sure you ain't get put your shoes in the school kill.
So we
we gonna talk about
have we have 5 girls already in total. So we'll be doing like a casting call for whoever wants to tell their story, and it doesn't have to be like about narcissistic abuse or anything like that. It could be whatever your life is. You want to tell your truth? Let's see.
How can they reach
100.
you to even talk about that or submit their story?
We didn't get there yet.
Haven't
but
gotten there yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coming along, but that's where we're going.
So speak on that. I know you mentioned the narcissistic abuse.
Yeah.
Speak on that a little bit.
Where do I start?
Well, let's talk about the book itself.
Well, it's in the book, but I
Right,
want
but
to give her.
I think it's probably deeper in the book. I don't think it's from the inception of the book.
So here's the thing. So like, and this wasn't intentional or anything, but the book, because it's broken down in 3 parts, it's the first book you're getting more so of like my life story, because I'm going backwards to like my childhood all the way
That's
up
what I'm saying,
until you feel what I'm saying,
Right.
to roughly around about like 90 something. But I came out with me talking about the narcissistic abuse, and then that whole movement just came out of nowhere. Then we have the book, but the book is not about narcissistic abuse.
Okay.
Not yet. I didn't find out that this person was a narcissist until September of 2024. And so then it's crazy, because I was in the process of writing the book. I was almost done. And I was just like, damn, I don't really like the end. This is crazy. So I prayed to Allah and asked Allah to give me a different ending. And the very next day, I found out that this person had cheated on me.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
How did, again, because you had been a perpetrator of cheating.
yeah.
How did
Damn,
it
a
now-
perp. You go think.
Yeah, I'm saying on the opposite end of that,
Yeah.
how did you feel? You know what I mean?
I felt numb at the time. I was just, I'm gonna be honest, I was in creator's mode. So I was just like, I handled it like, damn, this is the ending that I need. Like, you understand?
Wow, so
So
you
I
was
got right into, I didn't give a crap at the time
About what was going on.
about what was going on. And
Great
then,
for the story.
Exactly. This is great. I was in writer's mode, right?
Wow.
You were in
And
money
so-
mode. You thinking this gonna
I'm
make
thinking,
some money?
exactly. I'm thinking gazillionaire. You
Wow.
feel me? I'm thinking empire, which that's what's happening. He's just not a part of it, thank God. But yeah, that's what I was on.
That's
so,
the divorce that's happening.
we're done.
Good. Okay.
But yeah, so I got the ending to the book. I found out that he cheated or whatever, and so I hopped into that. So I didn't feel anything really at that moment, because he had already been like verbally abusing me and financially and emotionally and sexually and the whole kit and caboodle. So by the time I found out, it was just
Sexually
like,
abusing you?
yeah. Well, just like,
Well, you can be the woman can be sexually abused.
No, I know,
in her
but I'm saying,
marriage.
but a husband, I'm saying, I know that, but I'm saying that I wasn't aware of that he was
yeah,
actually
he was
sexually
like
abused.
withholding sex from me at times for like
Okay.
See, I'm saying he was
forever.
holding that whip
And then
last
he
year.
was
Withholding it.
withholding
Yeah,
it and forcing though at times.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So both, a little bit of
So
both.
you feel like the withholding was,
Was
sexual abuse as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
No, I don't know. I don't really know. If you withhold it from me, give me the yams minus the ass eating.
Minus that. Take that out.
Take that part out.
You don't get your brains blew out.
No. Listen. No. We're not going. I don't get. I ain't gonna say it ain't happening.
Oh, well, what? Did you grab your knees?
No.
Or did you put your face in the pillow?
Don't
and say,
make
please?
me talk. Don't make me ask you to.
Which way did you receive that?
Listen,
that brain's blowing.
Listen,
which way did you?
This ain't about me.
Was you biting the pillow, or was you saying yeah?
Have my knees to my ears.
What is happening?
How did that feel? How did that feel?
How did that feel? I'm shutting my mic off.
His mic.
I'm shutting
your mic.
Did you get some red wedges thrown in the school kill?
No, I have my brown shoes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, I'm hot. No, I'm sorry, Sunday. Go ahead.
You are a connoisseur of getting your brains blown.
No. That's not what I do. I'm just messing around. Okay. Mack's crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
go ahead, Sunday. Continue.
So what I would say. Okay, so I got the ending to the book.
Right.
I started writing it. I didn't really feel anything until I got out of that relationship. So once I got into my new place, that's when like the feelings started coming up to where I started grieving the process of like, damn, this is really happening. This is about to be my new life without this person, because I was under the impression that we were building this empire together. Wow. I'm working like 24 hours a day sometimes.
Were you in love with him?
Yeah, because
hold on, because this is good. Now she mad that he cheating and shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's be clear.
Yeah.
I
lusted.
Probably lusted, and I do feel like I was in love with him.
You feel like you were?
No, I was at a point. But once he started with the devaluing and stuff, and it just was like, why is he talking? It just was a lot to where he started behaving a certain way, talking to me crazy. He was calling me out of my name, calling me old and washed up and miserable and all of this stuff. You ain't good enough. Ain't nobody gonna read that shit. And all. I'm like,
that's
that
the insecurity
type of
on a whole nother level.
Right.
Yeah, but Sunday, respectfully.
But before then, I was in love with him. Like I had grew. Initially, I wasn't even attracted to this person. I was in a desperate space, getting high and desperate, no money or whatever. So it's just like, damn, this guy is not my type, but I could do something with it type of thing.
So Sunday, what I'm saying to you is in that spectrum,
I don't
you
do
crazy.
polyester. I can make it
here. No, you in that spectrum. Spectrum, Sunday. The man, we can tell.
Right.
When it's not there.
But, okay. Not with me. You would have never been able to tell.
No, he could tell.
No, he didn't.
That's why he stepped out.
No. That's not why. This is what I'm going to tell you.
All right, go ahead. Tell me why.
I did my thing.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I put the little, I put a little on him,
She ate the ass.
Get the balls.
Get the balls. She dove in for them red shoes.
So, I don't feel like he knew that initially I wasn't attracted to, but then maybe he did. But I feel like he, from the beginning, never was attracted to me. So he always, from the very beginning, he never had an intention to do anything good with me because he's a narcissist. So regardless if he knew that or not, his intention coming in was never good. You see what I'm saying? From the very beginning.
Right.
Excuse me. So like, and I got brain fog if I skip around.
And clearly. Clearly.
So I feel like I don't think that he knew, because I feel like I was doing a good job, right, rising to the occasion or whatever. Then after that, whatever, I grew to love him. At some point, like he was doing everything for me. Like that love bomb stage initially was there, what it was, right, and then I was attracted to that, even though it was the bare minimum. It was just something that I feel like I needed because it was more emotional. What
do you consider the bare minimum?
Well, he wasn't financially where I needed him to be. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm used to. So.
Yeah, but why? My question is why get involved with the? First off, there's a few things here.
I was desperate and I didn't have anything.
All right,
going on.
But so still, that's not fair to him. You abused him a little bit.
Okay,
well, I did.
At saying that you were desperate, I'm saying you have traveled in many, many circles.
Yes.
So you didn't have to settle for that, right? There are a lot of
Right.
high net worth brothers out here.
Yes, but
that
I
would
didn't.
receive
I
you.
needed something quick, fast, and in a hurry. Right then, I wasn't in my right state of mind. Keep in
So it just
mind, I'm
wasn't
getting
the same
high.
thing,
It
right.
just wasn't
Right.
like I wasn't even really there. You
Right.
understand what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
This
I get
was-
it. The thing. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, you don't deserve the narcissistic shit you went
Yeah,
through
nobody
at all,
deserves
right?
that,
Nobody
no.
deserves
Yeah.
that. But you weren't there for him emotionally, and that's good. We're
Initially.
going back there again,
Right,
okay?
exactly. Initially. But then I was. And then that's what I'm saying. Once I started doing the work, he was there for me when I went through my mental break. You understand? He was there for me when he found out that allegedly that I was getting high through the mental break because they had to do tests and everything. So he told me, like, yeah, they did tests or whatever, and they found Xanax in your system. And I'm like, damn. At that moment, that's when the pivotal moment came because it's right then. It's like, should I lie about this or should I? Because do I still want to get high type of thing or what? And I didn't. So he knew. You understand, like what was going on, whatever. I don't even know why I was just saying that because I'm all over the place. But yeah. So initially I wasn't, and then I was.
You got it. But so
I was emotional.
So my question is, in the beginning, right? If he sensed that you weren't there, right? Did you think that created some animosity, which led him to?
He was always going to do
He was
this.
always- yeah.
A narcissist comes in with an intention. They're looking at you like an object. He's never looking at me as a person, a beautiful woman. He's never looking at me like that. He fucked a crackhead and a kid.
A lot of you niggas fuck the
You see what
crackhead.
I'm saying? So my thing, they don't have a pick. They just need supply. That's all that it is.
So you represent a supply.
Yes, that's it. And it was just a supply to where it was just
Oh, you
like,
saying
damn,
yourself was the
I
crackhead?
No.
No? Oh, no.
He screwed a crackhead.
No, he screwed a real crackhead.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead. No. All right. No, listen, I'm not defending him. I'm just trying to figure out
Y'all were
his
together
mindset.
How long were y'all
For
together?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And so when did you actually, when it started going kind of sour? When you recognized it? Because you
Well,
said there were
when I-
signs.
yeah, there were signs initially. Like it was a couple like red flags in the beginning that nobody liked him.
No, I'm saying, did they try to pull your coat?
Yeah,
Both of them.
everybody.
And
Yeah.
you just still was
And
not.
I just still was just like, oh, he's a nice guy. Like he was,
How did Summer feel about him?
hated him. Still,
Hated him.
yes.
Summer
And
likes
that's a
Red
strong
boot.
word.
She likes red boot.
How'd your father feel about him?
Nobody likes this guy.
Nobody.
No.
Did you care if your father liked any
I
other
ain't gonna lie
guys?
to you. Can I keep it gangster with you?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird in my mind. But let me tell you why I didn't like him.
Let
me tell you why.
Why?
He
You
was a
knew
West
him.
Coast guy. He just didn't have our bop.
Yeah, it was just,
He didn't have our bop.
and he's from like a suburb. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just traumatizing to think like,
Yeah.
damn, because you really think like, how did you get here? Type of, how did I get here?
Yeah.
But it's all good. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's
whatever.
part of life.
What are you gonna do?
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the in the book.
Yeah, let's
your
talk about the book.
children's
Yeah.
fathers. That shit. Let's get good.
What do you want to talk about?
No, just
Uncle O?
what. So, what's his name? Larry Hughes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not really there for.
Yeah, that's. I
Not
see
there
your
at
daughter.
all.
I
Not
see
really
your daughter.
is-
Your daughter's amazing.
Yeah,
First and
thank
foremost,
you. Oh,
your
hi,
daughter's
Kennedy. I
absolutely,
love you so
absolutely.
much.
She's amazing. I'm talking about. Listen,
Thank you.
I love when I see young adults. I'm talking about like in terms, and she went through some trauma. She went
Oh
through
my
some stuff,
gosh,
right?
yeah.
The father not being there at all, right, and then you being in your addiction.
Yes.
Seeing your daughter Kennedy speak about her, where she's at in her mind today. She's 17, 18 years old, getting ready for college.
She's
as
in
my daughter.
college.
In college
Playing
already.
volleyball, Concordia
yeah,
University.
and I think I've seen you taking her to the campus, but she's a beautiful young lady,
Thank
right?
you.
And so even if, and I think about it like, okay, I got disdain for this woman, but when you look at her, she looks exactly, she's a beautiful version of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, yeah, and I don't know whether he was in a relationship when y'all first hooked up, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine me distancing myself from my reproduction because, again, from day one, she looked like him,
Yeah.
right? And she's always been an amazing young lady.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm talking about I watched you nurture and she grow. And then to go through that and say, because that's a weird thing to feel like, because my daughter, one of my daughters felt like, man, her mom went through it and felt like, I guess it's horrible to feel like your father don't love you,
Yeah.
right?
That's so tough. It's like she's in therapy. That's another one that just
Because she doesn't deserve it.
Right.
Right? She don't deserve that.
She had
right?
nothing to do
This is
with
a beautiful young lady.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I mean, again, she's going to college. She could have been on drugs already at 11, 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
She could have had 3 or 4 babies. She could not be pursuing a higher learning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she wants the better in life. She wants the better, like, she wants better for herself, and she
Right,
deserves that. And I love the courage in her wanting to take charge of that, because that's really her deciding, I deserve better, right? And I love that. So to me, it's like, it's an unfortunate situation for him to take that position, and she's innocent.
Yeah.
And I also
And
talk
I
about
never even
how
said nothing bad about him or did
Right.
anything
So
to
you
this
never
person.
dogged her?
Never. I don't know what the issue is. You understand what I'm saying?
From day one? From day one?
So
it's
was he
this
in a
way?
relationship already?
did.
Did he have a woman?
Yeah, he was married
He
at
was
the
married.
time, but okay, this is how it even happened. You know Jackie, right? Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie, okay. So he's the person that was like the middle person, but initially I was telling him like he's married, so I don't want to, like I'm not doing that. So then he came to me and was like he's getting a divorce. So now I'm just like, okay, cool. So that's how that started, and then it was crazy because I only slept with him one time.
That's usually all it takes.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
No,
like,
no, I
it
get it,
wasn't
yeah.
like,
It wasn't nothing you fell
So it
in
wasn't
love
no
with.
real
It
relationship
wasn't like
there,
a
nothing
real
like that.
relationship
Y'all
or
hooked
anything
up,
like
had a
that. And
moment.
then the crazy part about it is that I was going to get an abortion. And then
What changed your mind?
he didn't pay for it. So I'm just like, well, all right, he was supposed to send like a car for him, a car service, because he wasn't going to come and take me, and like send the money. The money never came. It's just like, bro, you playing games. So it is what
Has
it
your
is
daughter
type of
reached out
thing.
herself?
She did, actually. She DM'd him, but he never responded recently, just to kind of give him an update, like, I'm 18 now.
Right, because you could talk, you can deal with each other.
Right,
directly.
I'm 18 now. Yep. Just kind of like, I don't know if you, I think I have. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Let me, can I get my phone, sister?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Sister.
send it.
Does she wants a relationship with him or no?
She doesn't want a relationship. Well,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it would be absolutely
This is my purse.
healthy for her to confront him and put it to bed.
Yeah.
So whatever, because she'll have an opportunity because she's articulate,
Mm-hmm.
right? So to be able to talk to him and say, "This is how I feel. Why did you take that on me?" Right? I think it'll be therapeutic for her as well, even
Yeah.
if it never really kind of materialized anything. But I can't see if you have any kind of like human concern that you would have a conversation with the reaper. You're looking at this young lady looks like you, and you will reject her, right? He can run from it at this point. But I'm saying if he absolutely had an opportunity to see her, like my daughter, yes, I'm saying,
He may feel
like my daughter. It's like
Yeah.
I told her, I said, I love you. It's like she had said to me, you stopped talking to us. I was like, I said, this is crazy. And I say this all the time, that we tend to fight on our children as a battlefield, and it's just wrong, you know what I mean? And it hurt me. It literally hurt me that she felt that way, because I adore my daughter.
right.
Like literally, I adore my daughter. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
adore her.
at this point, it's like for her, it's just she's looking for closure, right? Is that it or
No,
nothing?
no,
She's not looking for anything.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell her to send me the screenshot real quick.
Any messages from him to her? Nothing. He's blank. Nothing.
Hold on. It was the DM.
Hold on a second. She's looking here. I gotta put my Jeopardy music on.
So she sent him a DM, just giving him like an update. She told me that she didn't tell me that she sent it because she was trying to put like a lid on it, just to give him one last opportunity type of thing to either step up to the plate or not. And he didn't. So she's moving forward. And I asked her, so what does that mean, like that you don't want a relationship? She was just like, well, if he ever came forward, it would just be on my terms type of thing. So I think that was her very last kind of cry for help because she's for her whole life she's been writing letters to him. So yeah.
And so
But
what
she
about
never sent them or anything. But like,
what about
I
his
have the
mom?
letters.
What about his mom? Has she reached out to him?
Well, yeah, I talked to her.
No, I'm
mom.
saying, has your daughter reached out for the mom?
Nah.
No?
I talked to the mom or whatever, like every now and again, and she was very consistent with like the child support. Like I don't have anything to say bad about the mom, but I still
Is the money coming from her or from
it's
him?
coming from her.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Through
yeah.
to him, from
To him,
to her.
right? Yeah.
Right.
So
from,
he has no
from
track
him
record.
to her.
Right,
To,
yeah.
yeah.
And so, but what I'm
um,
saying is, although she was sending you money,
Yeah.
she had
She's
no
never
interest.
se-
She had no interest in seeing
no.
her.
One time she said she was going to come, and then she never came. But yeah, so
The mom never showed
the
up.
mom never showed up. Yeah.
So she wants no relationship either.
Because mothers
No.
tend to want to. I want to see. I want to see
It's
her.
my grandbaby.
Yeah.
No, I want to see her. Let
Yeah.
me see her.
Right.
And then she going like, listen. Because the
She
thing
should.
about it, what's interesting. I see where some people, they don't want to mess up the political connect, if you will, right? So he's
Right.
taking care of me, right?
Right.
I'm saying he's been out the league for a while now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so even whatever she had for him yesterday, that situation, and I don't know whether she's co-signing the behavior or not, but I'm just thinking like female to female, they tend to
Yeah.
kind of lean in with each other. And this is her granddaughter.
What's
Right.
That
your
looks
your
just like her.
right,
That
right.
looks just
Just
like
like
her
her.
though.
What's your conversation with her like? What are
With the
you
mom?
saying to the mom?
When
So
you
I'm
get
gonna
out
let you
to
answer.
speak to her.
But you're speaking to her and you're saying to her, "Yo, this is your granddaughter." What's her conversation like?
She basically is taking a stance of like she has to kind of like
It's between
go
y'all two.
with like with what Larry is got going on. You understand?
So you
But
know
it
where he
came
gets
to
it
a
from now.
point, right? So it came to, and I just, I'm just cordial. I don't, because my whole thing is that if it were my son, I'm like, go get the baby.
There's no question.
Yeah, it's just like
There's no
the
question.
baby looks just like you. Like
Yes.
that's not something that I would do, but I don't respect her decision. But at the same time, I still had to deal with her just because certain things like health insurance that I need for Kennedy and all that type of stuff. And she was very good with that this whole entire
But that's
time.
interesting.
Never
That's still
missed a
interesting
month of
because this is
payment,
not
never
court
missed,
mandated,
like,
right?
anything.
Was it court mandated?
Yeah.
So it was court mandated. So they had to do it. So they just strictly a check, keep it moving.
That was it.
I mean, they
And her
could have done that
check
through a
just
lawyer.
Stopped. It just stopped in July, so I don't even get the check anymore. So yeah.
But wait, she's going to school. Don't you get checks for her to go to school that he doesn't have to pay past that?
It was just like a fund, like some sort of fund that he had or whatever set up for her, and then that money
so he did
went
that. He
to,
put that in place. Oh, he had to do it. He
Yeah.
was mandated to do it. Oh, right.
yeah,
right,
and
right.
then that money went to like her school, and then that's what happened.
It's-
But that's really it.
It's going to pay for college. It'll pay
Yeah.
her all the way through
That's
college.
great.
That man. I mean, it's
I don't know
great in
about
terms
all
of
the way through, but
Right.
yeah. So that was really
That's
good
great.
for her. She,
Yeah.
we don't have anything like her whole entire tuition is paid for the year.
How was she socially?
She's she's not a social butterfly, but she's getting there. Like she's
College is gonna
making
do-
friends. Yes,
college gonna do
college
well
is
for her.
gonna she's
Gonna
gonna do well.
fare
there.
well for her.
Yeah, yeah,
She's gonna flourish. She's gonna be
yeah.
she's gonna be good. I'm saying still, I think that the therapy is still gonna be needed just in terms of her
Yeah, she's in
dealing
therapy.
with just for her dealing with
Her
young men.
mental and
Yeah.
just men. And I think with this whole narcissistic thing, like she saw like you understand? She saw
Yes.
that
From a
and
whole
then
different lens.
from
Yes.
a whole different lens, and then even that person, it was unfortunate because he should have been
the role model.
exactly and
Right.
Or
like gentle
empathetic.
parenting
Yes.
her, and he wasn't. He made it.
He didn't
worse.
care
So-
about her.
He never cared about
Right,
her.
that's it,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
didn't care
you-
about his
So
own
when you
kids.
when
so
you
I
would
know
see
he
him
didn't
when you
care
would see
about
him
mine.
interact with her, how was his interaction? I'm saying you standing there kind of like you seeing it. How was he handling it?
Who?
Your husband.
Oh yeah, he was mean. He was very standoffish. He would give the silent treatment a lot. She would go like above and beyond to try to like, have a relationship with him. And it was he just made a lot of excuses. And I would argue with him all the time. Like, why is it given that you don't like my kid? What is happening
Right.
here? But it was the switch once we moved down to Houston. But I told him, I said, when I come up for air from writing this book, I'm going to get to the bottom of what's going on. And I did. Like, bro, you're a narcissist. Oh, it all just started clicking, like making sense. That's why, because she would like buy him gifts, like to just, try to establish
needed-
some.
she wanted something.
some
She wanted
sort
love.
of love,
Yeah, she
right?
wanted love, yeah.
And he wouldn't say thank you. He would look the other way. She had brought him some Creed from this like a mall, but it was an outlet mall. And he's like, why would she buy this from there? He put the Creed in the bathroom as toilet spray.
No.
Yes, he did.
Oh no, he's done. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Did you throw his clothes in the river?
No.
His red.
But
Find
you
his-
know what I did? I didn't do that, but you know what I did do to
What you
get his
do?
ass back?
What?
I left him with nothing.
Hmm.
No internet, no water.
So the place that
no-
y'all lived in, you came
Yes,
there and
he
you was
came
empty.
there.
And
Yeah,
sorry,
15
y'all.
minutes
We
prior to, I was like, "Love you, bye. See you when you get home."
no, we jumped a little bit. We were talking about her father, but we jumped to the narcissist
yeah, because
we were looking for a relationship that
right,
he should have had.
yeah,
with
and then
her.
we got
Right.
on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and listen. I have no love for cats like that. Especially you in a relationship with the mother, you gotta love the kids too.
Absolutely.
You know, my son, he has 3 other siblings. When I met his mom, his oldest sister was 5. His brother was 2, and the baby was 5 months.
Wow, and then
they are now 37.
Right. Well, yeah.
35. I was like 35. And my crazy Danae is 32, but I still love them to this day. And her and I have been long done, and I've stayed in their life even after that. And that's what a man's supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he didn't
You don't have to, but if you love the woman, you will.
Yeah, he didn't provide a safe space for her or me. And then it just got to a point to where I was just like, I got to wrap this up. And I had to turn into a narcissist. I had to turn into a narcissist.
You left his clothes and shit? No, you didn't take.
I didn't take his clothes or anything, but I'm saying like
you had to get. I'm trying to get you to get your get back. Somebody got to get their shit thrown in the river.
No, you get back in a tall glass and leave them the hell alone.
Exactly, you walk away with your dignity intact, and you
thought you did something. You ain't do anything.
I'm a Virgo, man. Throw that shit. I got some shoes on this side. I'll put your shit on the other side.
No,
yeah,
listen, I'm saying I always tell people, if you respect your presence, your presence will be denied. I'm telling you, your access will be denied. Yeah. So guess what? Leaving you alone is the power right
That's
there.
the power.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Right.
My ignore game is unprecedented.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
It really is.
And now it's just, and then with this healing journey, it's just like,
Do you feel like you got pretty much everything you need to say in this book? You got it out, like in this particular part?
It's
really?
Nothing in there that
No stone
it's not a stone left unturned.
Really?
Is the healing part of this journey in this book as well? Hold that book up so they can see that book right there. Hold that book up. Yeah.
That number 1
this is
seller
8 days of what?
Sunday.
Okay.
Who designed the cover?
Me and Summer.
Me and Summer.
I love Summer. You dope, Summer.
Sister.
She is. That's
She's
dope,
such
sister.
a genie. I give her a hard time though,
Really?
because I'm the impulsive one. Like I want everything. Like I want to. I called her this morning. Like we about to put the book in the bookstore, and she like, girl,
Relax.
one thing at a time. Slow down.
So
Tiger.
when she see your name on the phone, she already know. Let me readjust myself.
Right. But
like,
she
what
gets
is it
me
now?
together though.
Yeah, but that's
She gets me
great.
together.
That was great. I mean, it's great. That's the balance. You know what I mean? You need that. Right?
Sunday, what do you want people to know about you and all of this in the book? Yeah. What do you want the world to know, if you even care? But what do you want the world to know about Sunday?
What do I want the world to know about Sunday? That I'm an earth angel. Like I think that I found my calling to help people. This makes me emotional. Yeah. I'm really like an earth angel, like, and I'm not trying to freak y'all out, but it's very spiritual.
You're not freaking me out.
Not freaking me out either.
It's spiritual.
She tried to look at me like she gonna freak me out.
I'm like,
Summer, the only thing that freaks me out is when you gonna get them fucking shoes. That's the only thing that freaks me out. I'm like, one day Sunday's gonna go say, fuck it, I'm gonna get my shoes. But no, go ahead, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm an earth angel. I feel like I found my calling. I feel like I was put here to heal people, to show people like this was my life, but this is who I am today.
I love that.
We love who you are today.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
It took a lot for me to get here. This guy I had did this podcast, the Keep It 100 podcast. He sent me these pictures earlier from the podcast, just off guards, and I was just like, damn. I just was like tearing up, like, damn, I came a long way. This is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm
like, actually
okay. This is my 4th interview. I'm not high,
right?
Like, you know what I'm
saying?
And
it's good. It's all right. It's a good place to be. I'm telling you right now. See, I'm a control freak, so I got to be clear headed. All the time.
Me too.
No, really, I'm being honest with you. I can't imagine the state that I'm in right now not being here. Something alters that. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I think that's the thing that probably kept me away from any kind of drug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to keep my head clear.
My uncle always told me, if you want to get in the habit of making money. Yeah. That's it. So I don't have any habits. I never drink. I don't smoke.
Good.
You know, I'm crazy to motherfucker. I may need some help.
You're that.
But
you're definitely that.
Other than that,
you have a
fine.
habit of keeping your head on your shoulder.
No, I'm good. keep my head out of the ass.
Yes, exactly. No, keep the head out your behind.
Sunday, don't mind me. That shit funny, yo. It's not funny, but it's funny.
It's
you know
funny,
what I mean?
But it's funny. I do want to talk about something real quick though. As a result of all of this, me and Summer, we started a group chat, right? So it's a bunch of narcissistic abuse survivors, and that's one of my sisters right there. She's in the chat too. Her name is Na. So yeah, and it's just a bunch of successful women within the chat, and I feel like, again, God gave me this story to be able to show, like, this is where I was, this is, where I came from, this is who I am. I could lead these women that have been through like some of the same things that I've been through in like a positive way. And I know for a fact the movement is going to be crazy. I'm thinking like Million Woman March type of time, and just me and my team just lead the way.
So what, when you think about it, what would make a woman that pretty much kind of seen you go through these things and says, okay, now I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow your steps in terms of even where you're coming through right now.
Well,
Why
I
do you
feel
think
like because I've been
follow?
so vulnerable and honest, and I've been showing everything like on social media just from where I like started, and I think that I'm resonating with a lot of people because they know me, so it's just it's not like, it's one of those things to where like this, like people are hitting me up like, damn, like you went through this, like I'm ashamed to still talk about it, so they want to follow me because I am talking about it, and I've been so transparent on social media. You go to my page, you see I got my hair all over the place, I'm crying on this day, but it was me kind of like documenting my healing journey was healing for me too.
Right.
And that was Summer's idea too. She like document everything. I'm like, oh my goodness.
This is all of the every one of these interviews is part of the healing process.
It is.
Because that one
You're unpacking
right.
Everything, exactly.
At some moment you won't
everything.
cry. You'll be able to tell this story. You got to give yourself some grace as well. You're 4 interviews in.
Yes.
So you're gonna still cry a little
yes,
bit. Yeah.
I know.
Yes, it's okay. Listen, I in closing for me, I want to thank you for coming here and sharing this story. The book is called 8 Days Till Sunday.
Yeah.
8 days, not till Sunday, which is her name, but till Sunday. Okay, as Mack been calling her Sunday. The book's got him confused because Sunday and Sunday, and that's how
He's
he
been calling me that forever.
I just need a hard copy so I can really
Hey,
dig into it.
yo.
We're waiting for the shipment to come. As soon as it lands, I got y'all.
Let me do this real quick. I need to pause this guy because he need a hard copy? You want a hard copy? This segment is being brought to you by Paul State Insurance because wanting a hard copy is diabolical. But yeah.
But I was talking to a woman though.
No, I don't care what who you talking to. A hard copy is diabolical. But Sunday, thank you for coming and gracing us with your presence.
Thank y'all for embracing me.
No, absolutely. Again, our platform is your platform. So whenever you got anything going on, Summer, of course,
come back with all the books.
Yeah,
we gonna come back.
So speaking of that, I'm saying you're saying that you dealt with a narcissistic gentleman. I'm saying Summer went there as well.
Yeah, she went through too.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
And she's the one that told me that he was a narcissist.
Okay. So
she knew the signs.
She knew the signs, and
yeah.
I just was like, "What?" And I started doing the research, and then
were you in some of this journey? And I know we said we could close, but in some of this journey, were you a narcissist in some of this too?
Only when I was leaving, tricking him and manipulating, and still having sex with him and telling him I
that's
loved
not
him
okay,
just to-
Sunday.
No.
That's not okay.
I know. I'm saying
Okay.
no. I'm saying leading up to me escaping from there, I had to become a narcissist. Yeah, that was the only time. No, because I'm not a narcissist.
Well, if you can become one.
Well, I had to, take a page out of his book.
that goes back to you saying you're not an actress because you've been acting pretty.
I've been doing a good job.
It takes some acting to be a narcissist. Yeah,
Well, I was just mimicking him.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's acting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's not right on that. Let me
It
just say
wasn't
this.
right. It wasn't. I kind of was feeling
Yeah.
a little guilty sometimes, but I had to get on the scoreboard too. Like, nigga,
put
that's
some
we
points on the
lying.
board?
Oh, okay. Let me conjure up a couple lies. We cheating?
Wow.
Let me counter up a couple cheats.
Well, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
what
did
we
you?
doing.
So did you feel when you again? I guess when you cheated when you went outside the relationship.
Yeah.
Did you feel like I'm saying that empowered you?
No, I don't feel like it empowered
Because it's always
me. I just
interesting when
feel
women, like when women, I guess with women or guy, I mean, either or, it's like, okay, the guy cheated, so now I'm gonna go knock down a couple guys.
But I didn't do that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Did you cheat though? Did you
No,
cheat?
I didn't. No,
You
I'm
cheat
just.
at
I
all?
was
Okay.
no, I didn't cheat. No,
Okay.
he cheated on me.
Right. No, we know that.
So
With a
you
plethora of
you
people.
never the whole
No.
time you was ready, you never went out the
I
relationship.
never.
Now let me tell you something I seen.
What?
You were different in this
Yeah, I was
relationship.
different. This is
No,
what,
you were different in this
This
relationship.
is what I'm trying to explain to people.
So don't
like
let 'em-
I was
don't let 'em-
giving
don't
this
let 'em-
person the very best version of myself.
Right.
That
I seen
version,
it.
that exactly the
witnessed it.
version from before
Yeah.
that got
He'd
the
had his hands
shoes
full.
thrown into the river.
He'd
You
had his hands
understand?
full.
He would have had his hands full. So yeah. he had to get his
wait,
hands.
who
So don't let.
your shoes?
So watch this.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but Sunday, don't let the next guy have to
No.
pay for what he just
Oh
did.
no,
Right.
no,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not there. I'm not. No,
That's great.
listen. The
That's
next.
great.
She's healed.
Are
you
I'm
healed?
healing.
You're still
Healing.
healing.
I'm not
Okay.
Healing. It's
I'm
always-
healing.
you're
Yeah,
always-
you're always
Yeah.
constantly
Always, yeah.
evolving and
Right.
raising your vibration. But no, like I'm not closed off to like love. Like I want to love again. I don't, and I want to go into it being the very best version of myself. I want to love whoever the next person is.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
want that for you too.
yeah, that's what I want.
Absolutely.
That's dope.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, listen, man. It's the Jawn with Uncle O and Charlie Mack. Sundy Carter is here, and her book is available now everywhere, correct?
Everywhere, yes.
All right, hold that book up. Hold the book up. It is 8 days till Sunday. Hold it on. Go on that side over there near Mac with it. There you go. Bam. Look at that right there. 8 days till Sunday.
Yeah.
This is
So proud of it. Like,
Sunday. You think this would be your best work?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 days till Sunday. Have no fear. Uncle O is here. I will put that
But I
all over the
I wanted to
screen.
say one more thing.
Say that one more
my
thing.
goodness. I want to talk about one more thing.
Go
you
ahead.
know me and Summer got 14 scripts, Charlie.
14.
14.
Now, can I say something?
Yeah.
As Charlie told you, do a book. Let me just say this
I
to
know.
you.
I'm just getting ahead of the
Okay, let me just tell you. As Charlie said to you,
Yeah.
do a book. I said do a book.
A book, right?
So do a script. You don't need 14.
But I did
Yeah,
14.
I got you, but
Summer
I'm
did
saying
14.
what you want to do is dial it down
Okay.
and I'm talking about make the one be great,
Yeah.
get that into production, get it greenlit, get it into production, and then do that. Start with one.
Okay.
You could do 1,400
We
scripts.
gonna get there.
Listen to
Yeah.
me. You could do 1,400, but everything starts with what?
Yeah,
One.
one. Right.
Right, so you got to get that up and get that in the
Yeah.
water. No pun intended.
Yeah.
You got to get that in the water. You know what I mean? You got to get that in the water. But I'm just saying. I think this will be catalyst and kind of push everything out there
Yeah.
because now people and see with a book you can get the full story out. With a script you can't. You got to kind of get it down to like
You're gonna water
10%,
it down a little
20%.
bit.
Yeah.
No
Right,
pun
you know what I mean?
intended on the water. again.
no, really. So I would say to you, let's lock in with the book
Yeah,
first.
we gonna lock in.
Lock
I
in
just
with the
wanted to
book.
put it out there, let
No.
you know we could do both
Like,
over
listen,
here.
I'm
We
saying
doing
to
it
you,
all.
if you went and wrote a book, then I'm
Yeah.
sure you can write,
You can write a script.
a script.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying
can.
I would just focus totally on this,
We are.
making sure the world knows about this. It was a young lady that I used to deal with some years ago that came to me with just this, and wasn't even in book form, and her name was Terry Woods, right? And she came to me and she was on me about helping her out with this SwitchCon, but of course we had a very tumultuous kind of interaction. You know what I mean? So I wasn't trying to hear nothing she had to say. You know what I mean? But she went on, of course, to become very
Great.
successful
Yes.
in that, right?
Yes.
And I would say to you, see, to me, hers was more fabricated. Yours is real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she went on to do great things, you know what I mean, in her artistry. And again, she did it from a book, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
okay,
saying
let
to
me
you,
slow down.
That's my
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Take a beat, right?
Let
Take
me
a
breaks
beat.
on.
Exactly.
Take a beat, right? I'm saying
Yeah.
concentrate on. I'm
One
saying I'm gonna
thing.
make sure that everybody
Yeah.
knows this. I'm talking about from north, south, east, and west, from Maine to Spain, Mount Airy to
you.
Grace Ferry. Make sure they know about your book, tell your story, and then let the world decide. I'm saying, okay, do we accept this, right? And then at that point in time, everything that you want will take natural shape. I promise you.
Thank you.
We're gonna leave out the
But just
we're gonna leave out the
focus.
eating ass part in the movie. We're leaving that
We're
out.
gonna leave it in there. No, we're going to keep
We're gonna
it
leave
in
it.
there. We're going to keep it in there.
Listen. And then another thing, I love Zane.
Yeah.
Right? Zane.
Yes.
Zane. I don't know if
yes.
you're down with Zane, but Zane, listen to me, erotic. She
Yeah.
used to do these books, and they went up, and she had a strong.
I mean, clearly.
No, I'm saying she had the old version of the brains blew out version. You know what I mean? She had that version. But no, I'm saying to you, she did amazing, and
Yeah.
there's room for you to go and do that. But I'm just saying to you, focus.
All right, let me
Focus.
let me
Slow
dial
down.
in and
Slow
slow
motion.
down.
Summer,
Okay.
reel it in.
Summer got me.
Low
Summer-
motions.
Right.
Sister, you told me to talk about that.
No, it's good to talk about it.
Oh,
no, it's good
yeah,
to talk about it.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but I'm saying, but what you want to do
Right,
is
sis.
you just want. I'm gonna tell you why, because you want people to take you as serious
Yeah.
as you take yourself, right?
Yeah,
And if you
absolutely.
have no focus, how am I supposed to even? So where am I supposed to look at? Am I looking
Yeah.
here? Am I looking? I'm
Yeah.
saying here, pay attention.
You can't give
Right here.
them pause. You can't give them too much. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So,
No,
yeah.
I'm saying again. I mean, you could do all 1,400 things, but you got to line them up.
Right.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Yeah, line
we
them up.
we locked in with this one. and
Right,
just,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just focus on this. That's
Yeah,
all.
lock in.
You know what I mean?
Just
I think that
focus.
I'm saying I think if you do this, and because that's a great thing about the world. I say I deal with 33 and a third. 33 and a third love you, 33 and a third hate you, and 33 and a third are indifferent from you. And all those people will purchase this book.
Period.
Okay?
Yes, thank
They
you.
all purchased this book. You know what I mean? So
When you do the movie, I want you to cast me as the shoe thrower, the clothes thrower.
You know what? I'm gonna put this interview in the third book.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what you're doing. Add me to the shoe. I want to be the guy who threw the motherfucking shoe.
no, you want to be the guy that grabbed his kneecaps and said, Yahoo!
No, I want
to be that.
No, I want to be the guy that threw the motherfucking shoes in and say, "Go get them, bitch." Like I'll get your other red shoe that's on the side. You know, y'all gonna be good. Yeah, but yeah, Summer, Sunday, thank you, Sunday, thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's the Jawn with Uncle
Hopefully
O.
it was fun for you as it was fun for me.
Yeah.
This was healing for me. I needed this today.
Yeah, I'm sorry I got a little crazy on you, but
Be
yeah.
received and protected. You know what I mean? O was a wild card, so I had to give you a
No,
disclaimer.
this was good though.
Right.
Like this is y'all play off of each other good. Yeah, so
absolutely.
this was good.
Listen, it's the Jawn with Uncle O and Charlie Mack, and this episode right here, this Jawn right here, has been brought to you by TGI Fridays.
Yes.
So you see that there?
Fun.
The City Line Avenue. My guy, Mac, you're not talking in your mic, so they can't hear you. Yeah. My guy, Tim Hampton over at City Line. Thank y'all very much for sponsoring this. Sundy Carter. There's some chicken over there.
In our world, every
You
day
can
is
eat that.
Friday.
Yes, every day is Friday.
Every day is Friday in our world. You know
Yeah,
what I
when
mean?
you love what you're doing, Mac,
Every day is Friday.
every day is Friday.
Every day is Friday. Go down there and tell them Charlie Mack, Uncle O sent you, and pay your tab though.
Yeah, please say that. I'm not paying
We
your
didn't say
tab.
nothing about the chicken that you will not have to pay.
If you don't pay your tab,
You don't
ask
get
him to
nothing.
deliver you a bleach martini.
with no,
Thank you
with
very
no
much.
rocks.
With no rocks, okay? Yeah. Thank you very much, Sunday Carter. So hold the book up one more again on the way out.
Interviews, music, and more on The Jawn with Uncle O and Charlie Mack.